Here we go again. So here's another BH Cosmetics review. On this one, we're going to be going over this cute little Wild Child palette. This is their Wild Child Baked Eyeshadow palette. And one of their, oh, what do they call these? Smooth Canvas, which is just a primer, specifically an eye primer, as far as I can figure out. And so let's begin. This thing is so cute. Look at it. It's shiny. It's that stiff cardboard paper type packaging. It's got a magnet close. And it's a pretty magnet. And it comes with the sanitary film, which is awesome. And a mirror. And then all these beautiful colors. Okay. So, from what I've noticed from this palette, ooh, optical illusions, but what I've noticed from this palette is the colors aren't exactly what they seem. I just noticed I have something weird on my nose. Oh boy. But, so between takes, I did not change my eyeshadow from the Nude Rose review to this one because my eyes hurt. But I'll go ahead and do finger swatches of these. And that's really all I've done with this palette so far because I haven't been entirely sure on what to do with it. As you can see, these colors are pretty bold. And so I see this palette as like, this is what I'm gonna do for my main color, and then I'll go to like a cute nude palette to try to find all my transitions. So this isn't a one-stop shop kind of palette at all. But we're gonna go ahead and swatch these. Let me roll up the sleeves. So we're gonna start up here, and we're just gonna do the top row across. Okay, my fingers are clean. I look insane. So, one thing I really like about this palette, and what I've noticed with all of their baked ones, is I don't have as bad fallout as I've noticed with some of their others. But the same trend with all BH Cosmetics that I have noticed is the more metallic-y it is, the more shimmery it is, the more it's gonna have fallout. But like I just dipped into this guy to do the little swatch. And you can kind of see sort of that on the inside there, it's already kind of crumbling. Not like falling apart crumbling, but pieces are falling off. So, that color here, the middle kind of pinky color here. Ooh, is she, ooh, look at that shine. Look at that shine. And then this color up here goes right there. Oh boy. She was not very smooth going on. But once I worked her out, she's got a lot of color. Okay. So, look at my fingers. So this kind of shows you how shimmery these colors are. And then, look at that. Now, they kind of look brown and dingy. This one almost looks purple. But when you get them on, this one turns brown. This one, this pink is very pink in person, but the light is hitting it, so all you can see is that shimmer. So yeah, there we go. So it's really pink. And this one's like bronzy. It's very sparkly, very shimmery. And the colors kind of scare you when they go on because you're like, oh, I thought I was getting a purple. Oh, look, that's the brown. Boy, oh boy. So now, clean fingers. I'm gonna go into the second row. Now, this color in person looks really brown. So we're gonna say that it's brown. And this color, very pink. Oh boy, is it pink. And then this one looks green. This one, I think it even looks kind of like a forest green on the camera. It looks foresty green on your finger. So we're gonna start with the brown. And it comes out like a light transitional powdery brown. Oh, do you see that? Look at that pink. Oh my gosh. And that green is not green. It is bronzy, and it is like a dingy bronze color. Brown even. But definitely looks kind of green on the fingers. Once again, oh boy, look at my fingers. Super shimmery. You can kind of, with all the light, you can kind of see it's really sparkly and really shimmery. I have makeup wipes in my lap, by the way. Gotta clean it. And last row, which is my favorite row, because all the BH Cosmetics stuff, their purples are so pretty. And that's what this bottom row is. It's a white and then 2 purples. So, I can get a little white. Can get, oh, look at that. Look at that. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Now, I bought this palette because it was $8.50. And $8.50 for a palette is pretty sweet. So yeah. If you guys were wondering if this was a good buy, which is what I'm assuming you would come to look at this for, I think it's a pretty good buy. Just the colors kind of scare you because that white is very white. It matches my skin tone, it's so white. And I'm not putting a ton of pressure. And then here in the light you can see, once again, this palette is nothing but shimmer and sparkle, and it's pretty. But this really deep, rich purple, kind of looks brown. It has a purple hue to it. In person, like the glitter in it is purple, but And then this really lavendery, like a deep lavender color, comes out almost fuchsia, very pinky. So the colors from the pan to the skin, a little different, but they're still pretty, and they're still really pigmented. It just kind of throws you for a loop, and it's like, nope, that's not the color I'm gonna be. And then I guess in this, I was supposed to also talk about this wonderful little thing right here, which they call Smooth Canvas. I got it in the lightest shade, which was shade Veil. Now, I got it in the lightest shade because I'm pale. But other than that, I also noticed that their lightest shade Veil is shimmery, and it helps the shimmer and the actual eyeshadow pop out more. And I thought that was really cool, and I thought that was really beneficial, and it does its job. Because when you put it on, I'm going to put it on over. It's really awesome for doing a cut crease because it's really thick. Like, it's really thick, it's really creamy. It's like a dense cream. And when you put it on, I'm gonna take it and just cover this up. And it's really creamy. going on. It's really easy to move on your eye, but at the same time, it's not like Vaseline-y. I'm gonna go with that. That's not a word. That's not a... But I think you get what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not so creamy that it's greasy. And so it covered all that black that I had in the crease. It covered everything. And I don't know if you could see that really well, because obviously I have my eyes closed. I'm trying to show you the difference between this one and that one. And it works really well. And then when you go to put the color on, we're going to dip into that really pretty middle pink from this one. That one. When you go to put it on, it goes on so much smoother. And there's a lot less fallout. So then it's on. These are terrible brushes, by the way. When it's on, you have a nice, pretty, deep, rich, sparkly color. And now I have two different eyeballs. But it's great, and I love it. And I think the palette was $8.50 and this was $6. I got it on sale, but I know this was also really cheap. And it's a deep pan. Like, it's a seriously deep pan. And it makes me happy. It reminds me of the Anastasia Dip Brow pomade. Look at that. This is the Anastasia Dip Brow. And then they're like the same kind of container. It's so cool. But really good buys, really good bang for your buck. Really pigmented. A little fallout on the palette, but other than that. And then, unlike some other cream primers, this doesn't like dry out and get crusty and like fall off. I've gotten a couple other primers that are as thick as this would, and they kind of cracked and it wasn't pretty. I didn't like it. But this one's really good, and I'm satisfied. So, hope this helps you figure out if you want to buy any of these products, and I hope you'll come back and watch some of my other review videos, because this stuff is cheap. Ah! So, hope you guys liked the video, and I hope to talk to you guys next time.